Welcome to 6 Tips for House Training Your Yorkshire Terrier, brought to you by Trained Pet Dog. The Yorkshire Terrier is cute, sweet, lovable, and extremely tenacious, but their traits have made them loved by many. In fact, this small breed of dog is a very popular breed, but despite their good points, they do have some points that potential owners should know about. Besides being a toy-sized dog, this little breed is not one that lies around. Originally bred to hunt rats, the Yorkshire Terrier is tenacious and determined. This can translate to them being very stubborn, and training can be difficult with the Yorkshire Terrier. For successful training of this breed, it is important that owners are patient while still being very firm. While it is important to understand the Yorkshire Terrier as a breed, it is important to understand small breeds in general. Small breeds like the Yorkie are often more difficult to house train. Many small breeds take longer to house train, and even after they are fully trained, they may have accidents throughout their life. They generally have a difficult time holding their bladder for long periods and will often need to be let out throughout the day. Because of this, many small breeds, including the Yorkie, are house-trained to both puppy pads, and some are even house-trained to kitty litters. House training tip number 1, be firm. Regardless of the age that your Yorkshire Terrier is, it is important to be firm with them. Being firm should apply to all aspects of your Yorkie's training, including house training. This breed is very stubborn, and they will often balk at training since they would rather do something else. Training and firm rules is a must with the Yorkshire Terrier, since they can be prone to small dog syndrome, and this can lead to many problems, including house training problems. House training tip number 2, begin with a potty area in the house. It is very important to have an area for your Yorkshire Terrier to go to the bathroom in. This does not have to be a lifelong area in your home, but it helps with potty training when your Yorkie is young, especially at night. Use absorbent puppy pads, and whenever your puppy has an accident, move him over to the pads. Eventually, you can move the potty area outside, but it can be an excellent option for people with less mobility or those who live in apartments. House training tip number 3, never hit or harshly correct the Yorkshire Terrier. While there can be serious ramifications for hitting or harshly correcting any breed, it can be even worse for a Yorkie. Remember, this is a toy-sized breed, and a strike, even a light one, can lead to a serious injury. In addition, Yorkshire Terriers can become even more stubborn if they are improperly corrected, and this will only delay house training even more. Instead of harsh corrections, use a firm voice to tell them no, and then redirect them to the proper potty area. House training tip number 4, break the action. One piece of advice that coincides with never hitting a dog is to break the action, not the dog. This means that you need to distract the dog when he is going to the bathroom. A distraction will often cause the dog to stop urinating, and it will give you the time you need to move him to the proper area. When you see your Yorkie having an accident, clap your hands or make another loud noise. This will break the action. Say no in a loud, firm voice, and then move him to the potty area. Wait until he starts to go to the bathroom again, and then praise your Yorkshire Terrier for going in the right spot. House training tip number 5, create a schedule. Everyone thrives when they have a schedule, and your Yorkshire Terrier is no exception. Creating a schedule can often speed up the house training process, and it is one of the best tools at your disposal. Make sure that you serve your Yorkie his meals at the same time each day, and also take him out at the same time. Try to schedule his walks to 10 to 20 minutes after his meals to ensure that he will need to go. Remember that schedules should be a loose guideline and allow room for flexibility. Also, schedule in ways for your dog to be taken out when you can't get home to let him out. Ask someone to come and let your Yorkie outside during the day so he doesn't have to wait a long time between potty breaks. This will cut down on the number of accidents he has while you are away. House training tip number 6, praise, praise, praise. Lastly, don't forget to give your Yorkshire Terrier plenty of praise. This is an important part of training any dog, but is very important for house training. Praise him whenever he goes in the right spot, and remember to never praise him for accidents. Use plenty of treats and make house training interesting to prevent your Yorkie from becoming bored. Give him an interesting spot to go to the bathroom to keep him interested in exploring his potty area. Thank you for watching 6 tips for house training your Yorkshire Terrier. For more tips on Yorkshire Terriers and training your Yorkshire Terrier, visit Train Pet Dog.